Hello everyone, welcome back to my podcast Pick Up Stitches. My name is Leanie and thank you very much for joining me. Today is the 13th of February 2022. This is episode number 7 already. I can't believe it, but I'm very excited for this one. And let me spoil the surprise already. This will be our first episode with a giveaway in it. So please stick around. I will share all the details for that giveaway with you guys. So I think let's jump into it. First of all, in my life this last week, it was the last week of work before I go on holiday, and you all know what that's like, keeping everything for the last minute. So I'm guilty of the same disease. But doesn't matter, I survived. And after stopping to work on Friday, I had to start and finish packing very quickly for us to go on our fishing weekend adventure with the in-laws that I mentioned last week. So we did that and it was lots of fun. It was the highlight of my weekend, obviously, was Saturday morning. I convinced Peter that we go on a road trip to Paris, which is very close to where we were having our weekend. And yeah, because I've been wanting to go to Patat yarn boutique forever. I've been following Patat Crochet on Instagram for quite a while, as well as Yellow Cottage yarns. And Yellow Cottage yarns are stocked at Patat. So I had to go. There was no way I'm not going. I've been having plans of seeing the yarn and touching it. Already had some ideas for projects in my mind, so let me just take a sip of water. So yeah, we went and I was not disappointed at all. In fact, I'm over the moon with my experience there. Anneke is so helpful. So even though I didn't find what I wanted for the next project I want to make at her shop in Paris, she simply showed me to another shop called Mosselburgh, Mother's Cloth in English. So that's a very direct translation. It loses a little bit of its spunk, but it's fine. So I did find what I want for my next project at Musselburgh at least. But then I did go back to Patat and I did buy some Yellow Cottage yarns. So yeah, in fact, let's skip all the rest and let's just go into acquisition. So I can just show you guys what I bought. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it is so very pretty. Here's the label. So it's 100% cotton, double knit weight, hand dyed yarn. And I actually learned something very interesting while I was in the shop, and that is that these yarns are dyed using only rainwater. So it's also quite eco-friendly. Yeah, they recommend the hook size 3 to 5 millimeters and a cold wash, and you should dry it flat. And to be honest, I've got no idea what this colorway is called, but I got 4 of these skeins. Oh, and they're so soft. I am very happy with this acquisition. Got some plans already what to make with them. So yeah, watch this space. Oh, so beautiful. So that's the one acquisition. Then the next acquisition that I want to show you first is, oh, sorry for this noise, is my pattern that I bought from Kristen Finlay. It's the gathering top. I'll put the picture in color on here as well. So this pattern calls for fingering weight yarn, and they recommend sock yarn. But yeah, why do I want to make my life easy? So when I went to Musselburgh shop, they didn't have, I initially thought I wanted to do this in a cotton yarn because of it being so much hotter in South Africa than a lot of parts of the world. So I didn't want to use like a wool based yarn. So the lady there suggested that perhaps instead of looking for a fingering weight, because she's done it before and she showed me some examples of using the, it's very shiny, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, it's the Crochet 5 yarn. It's 100% acrylic, but it's like very fine yarn. So what the lady said that she sometimes do is that she holds 2 strands together to get the fingering weight yarn. And I decided, fine, let's do that. Let's try. I will learn a lot again in the process, but then instead of just using one solid color, I decided I'm going to hold together 2 different colors. So this light bluish color is called cockatoo. I don't think if you, let's see if you guys can see. No, you can't see. And then the dark blue, royal blue type of color is called malachite. So that's the plan with these yarns. I had to buy quite a few because the pattern calls for, so the pattern calls for 400 meters of yarn. So let's see, I believe I should have enough to do this. And then yeah, it looks like a fun pattern, not too difficult. So I'm excited to get started on this. That's 2 of the acquisitions together. And then the last acquisition that I want to share with you guys, I'm going to make a noise again, is the latest and greatest pattern by a local fellow South African podcaster, Jalene from the Lekker podcast. It's the diamond Tetris cowl. I'll also put a color photo in here. But this is also a mosaic crochet pattern, and it's made using a DK weight yarn. So yeah, this is actually a very nice pattern for me. The reason being, it reminds me a lot of, and I'm gonna be a little bit giving my age away here. It reminds me of those old Tetris games that you got, those what did we call them? We call them TV games. You'd have the console with the thing, type of thing that you put in, and then it would have like 7-in-1 games on it, or later here or what, later you started getting 32-in-1, and then you somehow got 100-in-1 games on one cassette that you would plug in, and then only 2 people at a time could play maximum. So yeah, it reminds me a lot of me in primary school playing these games, and they actually cause for a lot of hours of fun for the entire family, not just for the children in the house. The adults actually played Tetris more than we did, especially after bedtime. But yeah, I really enjoy making this pattern as well. So this actually brings me to my whips, and the first one I'm going to show you is a new one, and it's the pattern that I just showed you guys. Look at this, how it's coming along, and I already made a boo-boo, but it's okay. It doesn't kill the entire pattern. So my only tip that I can give you guys so far is watch out for round number 9. It's tricky. I pulled it out twice and then I still got it wrong, and I only realized I got it wrong again by round number 12, and I was like, I can fix this, it's not a problem, I can fix it, it's okay, just carry on. So I'm using some of my Pure Gold yarn that I still have. So the grey color is titanium, it's double knit. The red color, for the life of me, I actually cannot tell you, because this comes out of my stash. It's some leftover of a previous project, but it's enough. I weighed them before I started because I don't have another ball of this red. So yeah, I've checked beforehand, I've weighed, it's fine. I will be able to complete it. So this one actually, some of you might have played Tetris, and these ones actually remind me of this color red reminds me of the long shape. It was a long red line that you got. So the rules of Tetris are that the more rows you could eliminate by filling it up, the higher amount of bonus points you could accumulate. So when we were building the Tetris blocks, it was like fitting all these odd shapes together, and then we always left like this one narrow row on the side to the left or the right or in the middle, and it was also the most scarce piece that you could get for the specific reason, because it's long and narrow. If you could flip it on its head and get it down, it was like 5 or 6 rows, I can't remember, and you would get major bonus points. So it was very scarce. So all these odd shaped ones would come and come and come, and you would stack them, and then you would wait for that one red piece to come. And then when it came, it was like yes, and you scored bonus points. So that's why I chose the red and the grey color. The grey just, I don't know, I've always loved red and grey together. So that's the reason for picking the red. So diamond Tetris cowl in the Pure Gold double knit yarns. Oh, and I'm using my 4.5mm crochet hook to make it, so it's not stiff at all. It's flexible, and you can still you'll definitely be able to wear it. Oops, it happened, sorry, not a disaster. So yeah, I'm excited. I think this one is going to be finished first because it just flies off my hook. I really enjoy it. Maybe it's because I have some personal connections to it. That's why it goes so fast, you know. Yeah, oops. Floy's catching something. Then next works in progress that I want to show you guys is Peter's socks. Look at this. What's going on? You guys are getting the bird's nest on your side. Let me fix that. So this is it. The toes are finished. I'm thinking, if I'd have to guess, maybe I'm a third into the foot. No, maybe a quarter into making the foot. But I'm getting the hang of this now. I'm really starting to get the hang of it. I'm happy. So to remind everyone, and for the people that's watching this for the first time, this yarn I bought from the yarn shop in Pretoria, and it's a 85% merino, 15% nylon blend that they dyed, the ladies there dyed themselves, and this colorway is called Justine's Mom. It was a special dye for Justine's mother. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm knitting it on my 2.5mm Chai-Gu needles, and I'm trying to see if I can see what's the length of this cable. Nope, I cannot remember the cable length, but it's just long enough. Just. So yeah, this has grown quite a bit, and mainly because I've been spending some time in the car, and Peter does majority of the driving, so I get a lot of time to knit, and I also don't fish. So while the rest of the people were trying to catch some fishes here over the weekend, I was knitting. So that's the only reason it grew so fast, because I'm still a slow knitter, but I'm getting there for sure. Then is my Tunisian sampler shawl. This is where we were last time. I only got around to doing, let me see if I can get this correct, 4. I only managed to do 4 rows because they are getting longer every row. But you guys should be able, yes, you are able to see the basket weave effect there. So I did the first 2 repeats of the pattern. I need to do 2 more. Yes, there's only 4 repeats. So this is the Tunisian Crochet Sampler Shawl by Hayley Joanne Robinson. I will link everything below. So yeah, this is also a craft that I'm still learning. So it is going slow, but I am definitely getting some mad skills here. So that's moving along slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. We're getting there. And then the last whip that I need to show you guys did not get attention this week. It got a little bit, like in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. A little bit of trouble here is my Tree of Life. blanket that I'm busy making. This pattern is by the Crazy Crochet Cat Lady. I'm getting better at saying that now. So I have started the yellow. Remember I told you guys I'm gonna try and create like a sunset gradient here. I've got something like 5 rows of the roots left, and then you can see the first 2 leaves starting to form on the side here, on the one side, and then on the other side you can see the tip of the first leaf. So this is exciting. I'm starting to see what I want to see. It's the tree forming. So I'm doing this as part of the Mosaic Make Along 2022 that's being hosted by Erika from Lamoureknots, that I will also link below. So yeah, this is all Ali Pure Gold double knit yarns made with my 4mm clover crochet hook. Yeah, that's it. So that's it for works in progress. And then I have got one finished object, my Musselburgh hat that I've made for Peter. So it started with 8 stitches, and then you increased and increased until you got the right circumference, and then you just knitted a tube all the way through until you got the right length, and you started decreasing again on the ends. So you've got this tube. Okay, sorry for that. So you got this long tube that's closed on both ends, and you simply to wear it as a hat, push the one end, why am I struggling now? Push the one end into the other. Go like this, and then you can wear it either as like a type of slouchy hat, or pull it down and fold it around like this, so it actually fits him and me. This is not, maybe I should take it for myself. No, I'll make myself my own one. This one is for Peter, and then yeah, so it's finished, it fits, so mission accomplished. I'm very satisfied with that. Let me just make sure I told you guys everything I need to tell you. Yes. So the giveaway, very first giveaway for this podcast, and it is, I think some of you might have guessed, the diamond Tetris cowl. I'll put again a color version of this picture. So Jalene is sponsoring this giveaway for us, so thank you very much, Jalene. And in order to stand a chance to win the pattern, what I would like for you guys to do is please comment below what color scheme you're thinking of making this cowl in. If you have a reason, a crazy reason like mine, why you're picking your colors, I would like to know. Maybe you're also a Tetris fan like myself and have some childhood memories around it and so on. So I'm interested to hear what colors you would make your cowl in. Maybe it's a rainbow. I actually considered doing the entire range of colors that was in the Tetris. I could make another one. It's not a bad idea actually. So yeah, that's also a possibility, but I would like to find out what you guys want to do and what want to use. So please do that, and then I will announce the winner in next week's episode. So that's about it. I told you guys I'm on holiday, so tomorrow morning we hit the road. We're going to do like a road trip, myself and Peter. Starting tomorrow morning, we got some various pit stops we want to make. Our only obligation is being in Stilbaai by Saturday for one of my oldest friends' wedding. We're very excited about that, and then we'll start making our way back. So next week's podcast is going to be recorded in Stilbaai. Change of scenery, also very good for the soul. So that's about it. I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for watching, for commenting, for liking, for motivating me. I appreciate it, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I see that there are some people watching that has not subscribed yet, and I want to ask you guys, if you like the videos and the podcast and you want to keep on following and be notified, please subscribe to my channel, Independence Crochet. And if you want, you can hit the bell button and get notified every time I post a new video. And then also, if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up to tell me that you did like it. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and good luck for the coming week. I hope you are all productive and it will be worthwhile. So thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Bye bye.